আমি তো একেবারে রুগী, এবার আবার আমার ছোট ছেলেটা রুগী হইতে চলেছে।
এইটা খেতে খেতে দেহ আস্তে আস্তে কালো বর্ণ ধারণ করল। কালো বর্ণ হতে হতে দেহে কালো কালো ফুটকা 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 বেরাতে শুরু করলো।
ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত বলতে আমার আব্বা মারা গেছে, অনেক ক্ষয়ক্ষতি হয়েছে, ঘাটা হয়েছিল, হাত কাটা হয়েছিল, হাত কেটে ভেজে রেখেছিল, যাই হাত কেটে ফেলিছে, তাও বাঁচায়নি। দাদারও হয়ে মারা গেল, গ্রামে অনেক মারা গেছে এরকম।
It is a catastrophe that does not make headlines anymore. For nearly 35 years, many districts of West Bengal, including Malda, Nadia, Murshidabad, North 24 Paragnas, South 24 Paragnas, Bardhaman, have been fighting arsenic contamination in underground water. Thousands of people here have been consuming arsenic-laden water for a long time, some close to 3 decades. It is a slow poison that eventually leads to a lifetime of pain, suffering, and in several cases, death. Safura Bibi in Dastia village of Haringata block of Nadia district does not remember her age. She says she could be 80 or more. But what she does remember is that she has had a painful life. She has lost her husband and her elder son already, and now her younger son is sick too. The reason? Complications arising out of consuming arsenic-laden water for a long time.
জীবনযাপন আমাদের রোগ ছাড়া আমাদের আর কোনো, আমি তো একেবারে রুগী, এবার আবার আমার ছোট ছেলেটা রুগী হইতে চলেছে।
ছোট ছেলে
বড়টাই মারা গিয়েছে, ছোটটা আবার রুগী হয়ে চলেছে, শরীরও তো ভালো যায় না।
তোমার স্বামীর কি, তোমার ছেলের কি হয়েছিল?
ওই আর্সেনিক জল খেয়ে কি ক্যান্সার হয়েছিল।
ক্যান্সার হয়ে গেছিল? আচ্ছা, কত সালে মারা গেছে?
কত সালে মরে গেল?
বছর 10 আগে মারা গেছে নাকি?
না, এই 13 বছর।
Arsenic contamination was first reported in the 1980s. Tube wells along the Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta basin of West Bengal have been spewing arsenic for a long time now. One of the possible reasons is overdrawing of underground water, when arsenic mixes with the drinking water. The results have been debilitating. Arsenic, being a slow poison, has taken its toll over a long period.
তারপরে যখন টিউবওয়েল নতুন বসালাম, বসানোর পরে এই টিউবওয়েলের জল হলুদ বর্ণ, তারপরে জলের উপরে কেরোসিনের তেলের মতন ভাসতো, কিন্তু আমরা বুঝতাম না যে এর মধ্যে কি আছে কি হয়। এটা যে আর্সেনিক, কি আর্সেনিক বলে কিছু বুঝতাম না। আর্সেনিকে সব ভাই মারা গেছে এবং আমিও আর্সেনিকই মারা গেলাম।
This is a very, very slow poisoning, but the acute symptoms are gastrointestinal problem, vomiting, then liver disease, and then if he goes in the skin problem is there. We are normally detecting through the skin problems because you see there is a skin being rough, there is a keratin formations, and there is involvement of the many other system like nervous system. So that's the presenting symptom in many areas.
For the victims, life is proving to be very tough. As arsenic poisoning grips their body, painful lesions appear all over, crippling their lives. Some lesions turn cancerous and result in death. This is Marjum Khan, resident of Bilchatra village, Rani Nagar 2 of Murshidabad. This is Jalil Saha, Shahajipura village of the same block. These men are from Chakchoithan village. Names change, locations change, but the suffering is a constant across these districts. And sometimes it is the family that suffers most. This is Bolu Biswas, resident of Tagoria village of Gaigata block of North 24 Paragnas. She lost her husband to cancer, a result of arsenic contamination, while she herself is a victim as well.
এমনকি আমার স্বামীও মারা গেছে আর্সেনিকে। বাচ্চা দুটোরও প্রায় ছোট ছোট বাচ্চা, মেয়েটা বিয়ে হয়ে গেছে, ছেলেও বিয়ে দিয়েছি এই বছরখানি হলো, ওদেরও গায়ে ছোপ ছোপ দেখা দিচ্ছে।
This is Dandiya Nunaghata Prathmik Vidyalaya in the Fatehpur village of Haringata block, Nadia district. Haringata block is one of the worst affected in terms of arsenic contamination in drinking water. And these school children are not left untouched either. The school has 2 hand pumps for water. One that is used for washing and cleaning is contaminated with arsenic, and the other is for clean drinking water. The problem is, the one with clean drinking water has been defunct for close to 3 years. While the children do not consume the water from the arsenic-laden pump, their skin is constantly exposed to arsenic, raising risks of skin problems.
My school location is very highly affected arsenic area. My school has 2 hand pump Mark II and water supply, government water supply, but the government water supply is totally closed हो रोड के काज के लिए, रोड का कंस्ट्रक्शन जो है इसके लिए वे सप्लाई लाइन बंद है। अभी तो मार्क II जो हैंड पंप है, ये तो मैं जब तक जाना जी आर्सेनिक है, ये सेफ डिग्री है, इसका अबव है, तो मैं टोटली ये जल पीने के बंद कर दिया, बच्चा को पीने के पानी बंद कर दिया। लेकिन आप ऐसी इसी के लिए अब तो शुद्ध मिड डे मील जो वेजिटेबल्स है इसके वॉश करने के लिए और हैंड वॉश करने के लिए मैं यूज़ कर रहा हूँ।
From our experience, we were involved to study a number of schools located in different arsenic contaminated districts as well as from the Calcutta districts. We have worked extensively on this issue, and from our very observation we have found that not only the school children, they were taking arsenic contaminated water from their school tube well, although that was for a very short period of time, maybe 4 hours or 5 hours, maybe 1 time or 2 times they took. But during the washing and other things, they also consumed some amount of arsenic. And another big concern is midday meal preparation, because that water is particularly used for midday meal preparation. And apart from school timing, these school children where they are located, so that is also located in arsenic contaminated belt. So we have tested also their domestic groundwater samples, and we have found several ways throughout the day, from domestic level, from school level, through drinking water, through rice grain, through other foodstuffs, they are consuming a considerable amount of arsenic in their daily life.
Dr. Tarit Roy Chaudhary is with the School of Environment Studies, Jadavpur University in Kolkata, which has been working on arsenic contamination since the problem first surfaced. With the help of their representatives who collected samples from these districts, the water samples were tested at their labs, and this is what we found.
We have analyzed 5 water samples, among which 4 water samples are within the permissible limit of arsenic in drinking water, whereas one of the water samples that is collected from the school tubewell of Nadia district, Haringata block, is around 37 ppb, which is 3.7 times higher than the permissible limit of arsenic in drinking water. The permissible limit of arsenic in drinking water is 10 microgram per liter.
The situation of chronic ailments due to arsenic contamination has gotten better in recent times. This is largely due to awareness and better availability of arsenic-free water at many places. However, though the consumption of this water has come down, it still continues to be used for irrigation and feeding livestock. These become the secondary source of contamination, with the entire food chain getting affected.
When they use this arsenic contaminated water for the cultivations, for the irrigations purpose, then the vegetables, the grains, they are also containing the arsenic. And when you are consuming, then this is also affecting the body.
The government is involved in efforts of supplying arsenic-free water to remote villages and installing arsenic removal plants, or ARPs, at many places. However, the ARPs have their own challenges.
See, currently we are standing at Horingata Hospital. This is a village hospital, and initially government installed this arsenic removal plant, what we call ARP, nearly 10-12 years ago. But see, they are using coagulation treatment for removal of arsenic. But recently we have tested the water, and what we have found that the current arsenic level in this water is 4 times higher than the recommended value of WHO.
The solution to these chronic ailments is rather simple. Drinking clean water over a long time can cure a patient of his health problems. Harnessing surface water and rainwater harvesting is one of the ways ahead. In Gaigata block of North 24 Paragnas, Kalipada Sarkar has been doing it for a few years, supplying water to nearby areas. Victims around this place claim to have been nearly cured with this simple remedy. It is a simple solution to a complex problem, but challenges remain. Clean, alternative sources of water are not yet available everywhere. And given the economic profile of the people, affordability of buying clean water is a question. Holistic, thorough, and complete solution is the urgent need. Till that happens, the people along this arsenic belt live at the mercy of nature, unsure of what the future holds.